Introducing your child to the movies is something that should be addressed with care, because it provides the first exposure to something which will likely become a lifelong habit. That means those first few movies should be chosen with care, and even when your child begins to mature, you'll want to ensure that he or she is getting the right message from movies. Of course, in time your child will develop his/her own tastes in movies, but they will certainly be influenced by the family movies you take them to at each stage of their development. Bambi. This animated Disney classic is the quintessential movie for a young person to see early on in their movie-going career. The animation is high quality and the story contains some meaningful life lessons as well. There are some charming characters like Flower the skunk and Thumper the rabbit, which young persons will find very endearing. And the story of Bambi growing up to assume his role as a monarch of the forest is one which will be remembered long after the film itself concludes. The Muppet Movie. The Muppet Movie is one of the best family movies ever, partly because it includes some of the most beloved furry little characters ever devised, and partly because there are so many funny one-liners delivered by those characters. When your child is still in the neighborhood of between 5 and 8 or 9 years old, this will be a wonderful film to introduce him/her to, while it is still possible to appreciate all the fuzzy, doll-like creations of the Muppet world. Hearing Kermit sing The Rainbow Connection is also a scene worth the price of admission, for how touching it is and how well it resonates with all children. Toy Story. Another movie which is well worth showing to your child while still young is Toy Story. As family movies go, this is an extremely good one, especially for children, because it confirms what every child has always suspected, that toys come to life when humans are not in the room, and that all kinds of action ensue. On top of that, two fantastic characters lead the action in this movie, Woody the Sheriff and Buzz Lightyear, the Space Commander. A whole host of supporting toys add humor and depth to the story, and every child in the country is likely to be captivated by the film's story. Babe. When your child has progressed beyond watching all those charming animated films, a good family movie to see would be Babe, which includes some powerful life lessons which are delivered by a whole group of talking farm animals. Your child should come to understand that families can include more than groups of humans, and that the runt of the litter doesn't always have to finish last and get the least amount of attention. Beauty and the Beast. There are a few reasons why your child should see this movie, either at a very young age, or when they're older and in their teens. As a youngster, your child will love the animation and the story of how a prince is trapped in the body of a beast, is then freed by the love of a beautiful girl. As a teen, your child might pay more attention to the fantastic score of the film, and this should provide a foundation for some of the great musicals which have come from Hollywood. Even if you feel that the current movies at your local theater aren't the best ever, you can still find a movie that will actually entertain you in a big way. That's what going to the movies is all about, forgetting about the ridiculousness around us. Life's too tough to get snooty about what movies are best. Just go out and take in a fun flick. There are several movies made by animating features for children and adults audience that can be enjoyed as live-action movies. Advertisement. Considering the amount of animation in the advertisement, they are quite astonishing. There are quite a number of 3D animators who can use such high-level advanced animatronics for advertising. Apart from creating TV advertisements, advanced internet advertisements are also made from 3D animation studios. Gaming. Finding a game without 3D animation is next to impossible. Animations are extensively used in the gaming industry, especially three-dimensional vitality. The gaming industry is totally based on 3D animation studios. It is an industry where nothing exists without a 3D image game character. These are some of the most widely used features of 3D animation studio. In India, the 3D cartoon studios are widely used for these features. Considering the number of studios, it can be said that three-dimensional animation is as much used in India as much as foreign countries. Although the first moving picture was not used in India nowadays, India is not backward in the use of computer graphics and giving quite tough competition to other 3D animation using countries. Most of the time, 2D animations are also used, but it is the 2D animations that gives more smooth and lively work.